Hey there folks, this is GreenXI welcoming you to Let's Play Golden Sun. This is episode 35, the final episode of the series. In last episode, we took down Satros and Minardi finally after the entire game, and even when they multi-germinated on us, fused together, we beat them then as well, pretty easily, which shocked the hell out of me, but there we go. Now today we're going to finish it off. It's going to be all the plot, end plot, credits, all that. We beat them! They're gone. You saw them fall down into the pit. So we don't have to worry about any more beacons being lit. But Felix is gone and he's taking Sheba. Yeah, what's going to happen next now that the big two villains are gone? What's with you guys? Isaac, what are you looking at? Felix. They're still here. Did you finish them? No one knew their power better than I did. If you destroyed them, then I'm no match for you now, Isaac. I must go. Come, Sheba. Leg it like a legless chicken? You can leg it like that if you want. Why'd you run from us? They fell into the lighthouse. It's all over. Poor fools. If you think it's over, you're sadly mistaken. If you plan to light the other beacons, you'll still need the elemental stars. We have them. They're gone, Felix. You don't have to light the beacons anymore. Yes, I do. If I don't light the beacons, what will happen? It's no use talking about it. Just wait and see. Oh, the suspense. If you want release Sheba, we'll have to take her back. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, look at that. It's all splitting in half. Well, quarters. Uh-oh. Starting to see the proper effect of the lighthouses being lit. The lighthouse! Isaac, they're too far away. We can't reach Felix. That's not all. There's light coming from down below. Oh. Yeah, it's lit. There we go. No, Sheba! Uh-oh. Hold on, Sheba. Take my hand. I can't. You must try. If you don't, you'll fall. Look down. The foundations of the lighthouse are crumbling. By the way, can I just say, I'd love to see an anime of this game. Like the old style anime without all the shininess to it. It would be amazing. Why is this happening? Is it to protect Venus Lighthouse? You know, in the style of like the Zelda anime, only, you know, better. I'm slipping. I can't hold on any longer. No, don't let go. You can't. You'll... Goodbye, Felix. And thank you. No. She fell slow. To add drama, I suppose. Sheba, no! I won't let you die. Oh! The springy sound. It's too comedic to take seriously. Why is the Venus Lighthouse all green? Shouldn't it be yellow? Sheba fell after that last tremor. Felix didn't dive into the sea after her, did he? Oh, the sea! Okay, makes more sense now. I can't believe he did that from so high up. You idiot, Felix. I can't believe he said he'd light the other beacons. We would have had to fight him if this hadn't happened. But he sacrificed himself to save Sheba. He's not like Satros. No, he's a good person. I'm at a loss, Isaac. We have to decide what to do next. What to do? What can we do? What about Jenna and the others at Idajima? Oh yeah, completely forgot about Jenna. Oh, okay. Isaac, listen up. We gotta find Jenna. Look at that. Isaac has finally come back to his senses. Shouldn't we go find Jenna and the others right away? Yeah. It's about time he started agreeing with me. Didn't he say that before as well? Isaac, you'll have to tell Jenna about Felix. I know it'll be hard, but you'll be there to comfort her. What's the matter, Garrett? I was just thinking, how the heck are we supposed to get down? Geronimo! Good point. This is going to make leaving very difficult. Oh, there we go. Convenient. It's back to normal. That was odd. What's going on around here? I don't think we'll ever know. At least now we can go search for Jenna and the others. Alright, let's go, Isaac. It's time to find Jenna. Okay. But despite the long and tiring search, Jenna was nowhere to be found. So it's been a while now. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze! I'm gonna mute. No, it's gone. How'd the search for Sheba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. The seas are too rough to search. And there's no sign of her on land. Maybe she's dead. Tolby is responsible for Sheba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel at your loss, Farron. All we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? The same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse and the ship. Apparently, everything at Idajima, including the ship, was swept away. So Idajima itself was washed out to sea? Well, I don't really know, but I'll say yes. Incredible. Then the cave too has been flooded. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Idajima. We've decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Isaac? Yeah! Of course we have. Didn't do all this for nothing. Do not worry about Sheba. I just hope you're able to find Jenna. We'll find Sheba without fail. Okay. Sheba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. I see. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell? Okay. Can you really call that a miracle? It was lucky. Do you think it was just good luck? I don't know. Let's call it mere coincidence for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. Sheba is some sort of special child. So you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I'm sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? An adept? What's that? Well, it's me! It's someone with abilities like this. Isaac, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. She can use reveal, could she? No matter how many times I explain that to Farron, he doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We gotta go. That's right, I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost at sea. It's true. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care and farewell. Fare thee well. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. And there we go. You can actually walk around by her, which is quite nice. I mean, there's not really much point in doing what I'm doing right now. We are done, but yeah, why not? Why not? Please wait for me outside Farron's house. I wish to speak with you. Okay. Which one's Farron's house? Oh. Where are you going, Isaac? Ida asked us to wait. Did you forget? Yes. Short-term memory loss. We're going to need to work on your memory, Isaac. I feel I can connect with Isaac. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. Okay, come then. Thank you for waiting for me. As you no doubt have guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria. Yes, the island of the ancients, far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. Couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Babby you would. Yes, we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remembered how Babby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I'm not sure, but I'm beginning to think that maybe Lemuria. If it is, then Babby's life could be saved? Yes. Then I guess we have no choice but to go. Okay. We're gonna look for Jenna and try and save Babby's life by going to Lemuria. Good! Then it's settled. I'll make arrangements for you to leave at once. But we have to find Jenna first. That's the other reason I wanted to see you. To give you this. Item takes out the black orb. Remember we saw that little optional bit by the Sahala Gate where we tried to make a ship work by using the black orb, but it didn't work? Well, here's the black orb. Oh, isn't that? You will need it to sail Babby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Idajima was Babby's. Couldn't have been. His ship is here in Lalaviro. So the ship at the peninsula was Satras' ship. Oh! Perhaps, we have no way of finding that out. No. They're gone. But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. Yeah, the king of the Red Lions. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Babby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. Could be useful. We promised Babby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. Okay. Yeah, I love that little jingle, I always have. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You'll know it when you see it. Okay. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria. Thank you, sir. We got a couple of things to work on now. Right on, Isaac. We finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It's time to depart. Okay, let's go. I want to have a look at this because it's the only chance you get to see it in this game. Properly. Controls the ancient ship. An important item. Still got the Mars star with us. Surprised Felix didn't ask for that. Okay, set at the edge of town. We didn't have to use any waters of life or sight crystals or anything after. Quite surprised about that. Oh. Haha, you can't go to the Babby Lighthouse anymore. Fair enough. Oh, get out of my way, sir. Where are we going? Aren't we taking Babby's ship? Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. We can actually enter now. Nothing to reveal. I can't see the point in them letting us, honestly, so it makes sense. Let's go! I'm keeping on checking just in case, but I can see why there won't be anything in these barrels. Moving ship. Use the item. Can you imagine getting stuck by here not knowing to use the black orb at the very end? That'll be gutting. I think you can save though, so... You can save every other point in the game, so why not? Wow, that's pretty bloody good graphics and everything for a Game Boy Advance game. The way it came out of the water and everything. Yeah. It looks like it's finally time to leave Gondwan. It's so strange. We've been travelling for so long, yet it feels like we've only just begun. It does. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. Yeah. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? I don't think so. What did you say? Our next journey? What journey is that? You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? The other lighthouses and stuff, right? I promised to Babby. Oh, there is that. Oh, Lemuria. I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. Although they did say to go to Lemuria as soon as possible. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. It will! So this is the ocean Kratom wanted me to see. The seas are very rough. Do you think we'll be okay? I'm sure we'll be fine. It's the Lemurian ship. We'll be fine. Exactly. Well, shall we then? Yep, let's go! To sea. Jenna is waiting for us. Boop. I love the springy noise. Go, Mia. Yeah! And the title music, title screen music. It's great. It really makes you think they're going on an adventure. And there you have it. That is all of Golden Sun. There might be a little bit after the credits. I can't remember really, but yeah. Seeing that little backdrop there reminds me of Alundra. When you get to the end of Alundra and they're making like houses out of logs and stuff. But anyway, a mini review time. I have loved this game even now. It isn't dated at all because JRPGs are always going to be classic to me. They can get a bit dated in the sense that they're really slow. I'm thinking of some of the older Final Fantasies where you couldn't run and things like that. But this game is great. It's a really good pace. I beat it this time. We beat it in about 18 hours. Last time I saved, I think, was at about 17 hours. And I imagine the last 2 episodes just now went up to an hour. But it's a good length for an RPG. It means that you can keep your speed up a lot. And the battles are quick. You know, nothing's dragged out. I didn't think, anyway. So there's that. Replayability is amazing. Maybe you didn't find all the Ginny the first time. You go back through the game and look for the extra secrets, knowing that there'll be more synergy later. That's a good little aspect. The graphics, they get more advanced graphics, and I think for that, they're really good. Blown up for the video and everything, it does look really pixely. But when you're playing it on a little Game Boy Advance screen, it looks really good, and really colourful, and really charming. And charm is something that this game brought to the Game Boy Advance, that no other game did, in my opinion. It was the first time that I ever saw, at least, something that doesn't sound that amazing, but actually was at the time for Game Boy Advance. And I was seeing footprints in snow and sand and things being left behind as we walked, and then they'd vanish after a bit. I loved seeing that, and it was something that really stuck with me. Seeing it nowadays in games is everywhere, you know, it's just something commonplace. But back then, it was amazing. Yeah, so the graphics are great. The Lemurian ship part at the end sort of showed that off where it came out of the water. It's a Game Boy Advance, it hasn't got good processing power, not really. So that was good. The music, I think, is one of the selling points of the game. The panpipes of so much. The danger you feel when you go into a cave or dungeon. The peaceful music of the villages. The happy music when you save Hammett, as an example, and much more of that sort of thing. The sad music when Kraden and all that get taken away and kidnapped. The mystery music of Soul Sanctum. It all works and fits so bloody well, and I love the soundtrack to this game so much. What else is there? The characters. Okay, the characters don't have that much personality. They have a bit. Garrett is the red-headed, hot-headed thicko, to lack of a better word. Isaac is the hero, Mia is really gentle and the healer, and Ivan is the mage who was following Hammett around. You know, they all have their little personalities, but they don't get expanded that much. I don't mind. It means that the story don't get dragged out too much at certain points. Is there more coming? Anyway. And the plot overall, good enough to keep me going. Honestly, that's all I care about in RPGs. Sometimes I want a big grand adventure in terms of story. Yeah. Then I'll play like Final Fantasy 9 or something like that. But sometimes I like an RPG that's really quick and you can just get through the game and enjoy the gameplay more than a story. And then I'll play something like this or Final Fantasy 1 or Dragon Quest. You know? Anyway, now that we've saved. Not quite done. It is, but yeah. Is the island moving? Is it just me? Oh no, it's not. Here's what happened to them. Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? It was moving. So, I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you know, help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. Hungry. I need food. I wonder what happened to my brother. I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. Don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? Yeah. It's where we saw the ship before looking at it. You're so cranky today, Jenna. I wonder why. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix. It must be a fire adept thing as well, though. Isaac and his friends must have been nearby too. Because they all seem to be. They probably were. I missed them. Isaac, Felix. Yeah. Oh, there's Alex. Where did he bugger off to all this time? He was with him. There's something I wish to show you. Walk this way. Oh, they're all together. All the bad guys are back together. I say bad guys, you know what I mean. That sort of section of them. Yeah. They're alive. They're alive. What's this? Alex, what happened? Well, we already know. Don't need to tell us. To be continued. I love it. I love it says that and it brings on the amazing Grand Adventure music. And I was a bit disappointed when I first played the game and I couldn't see more. I wanted more. But, you know. It's supposed to be like a... While we could save, I'm wondering how we can transfer it onto the second game, because you can't do that. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. We saved, so maybe it reads the Wii U system memory and that's how it does it for this version. I can't even go up to the clear data, so that's not a thing either. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out for you, and I'll get it ready for when we do Lost Stage, because I do want to do it, but I want to have like a smaller series in between to break it up a bit, because, you know, it will be a small series too, and it's going to be a Let's Replay, the second one of its kind. And that's about it, really. Oh yeah, I was doing the review thing, and I stopped. Honestly, I think it's an amazing RPG. If you're going for story, it's not the best out there, but it's good enough, in my opinion. But if you're just going for like RPG elements, the battles, the classic style of everything being done, the towns, the weapon upgrades and all that, I don't think you'll find much better than this. There's nothing wrong with this game in that sense. That's why I love it. So anyway, this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed this series as much as I have making it, because I have loved making a series on a game that I know so much about, but still forgot a few things, so I was getting some nostalgia and feeling like I was getting a new experience at the same time. So thanks again for watching, folks. I'll see you again in a bit for the next series, and I hope you'll stick around for the Lost Stage, which will be coming, ooh, I don't know, probably starting maybe a couple of weeks after this. It won't be too far off. Thanks again for watching, folks. See you in a bit. Hey, I'm back. Just for 2 more minutes. I wanted to show you something. I've gone off and researched how to get the password transfer thing to work on the Wii U. Apparently on the Game Boy Advance you had the option of Game Link, you know, Game Boy Advance link cables between one and another, so you could just transfer it all over. You could also use a password system like I'm going to show you now, but this is the only way you can do it on the Wii U as far as I could find. What do you do? They've made it really cryptic and everything. I find it really weird how it ends just on the screen. But anyway, how you do it, you hold down R and left, and then press start while you're doing that. Oh, try again. There we go. So then another option appears. Why this doesn't just unlock when you got clear data. Then send. So you got to have a clear data, so you got to have cleared the game, finished the game, and then saved. And then you press send, choose your clear data. It still says cable, but as far as I know there's no way of doing that unless you go around the emulator and stuff, which I wouldn't, but that's just me. So password, you have a choice between bronze password, which is really short, a couple of letters, and it lets you carry over your levels and gin for your main characters, your main 4 characters. If you go for silver, you also get their stats, so stat boosts from apples, mints, power breads, you know, the extra added stuff. And if you go for gold, you get all your items and coins as well. We got some really good items left over and a lot of money, so I'm going for gold so we can have like a really fluid experience between the 2 games. And if you look at this, have a look at this. I've already written it all down because I tried it. 6 pages, well 5 and a bit pages worth of stuff here. But I've written it all down. I know I could use like a camera and took photos or something, but I like pen and paper when it comes to Let's Plays for some reason. I don't know. It just feels a bit easier. things can't go wrong, you know? So I've written it all down, and I'll be ready to enter it as soon as we get onto the next series, onto the Lost Stage. But that's how you do it. You hold down R and left, and then press start when you're doing that. Doesn't work every time for me, but eventually it will. It's weird. It must tell you in Lost Stage, because I can't remember. I never did it actually, I don't think I ever connected the two games and had that experience. But it must tell you in the Lost Stage how to do it, because God knows there's no way you're gonna know. So there we go. But if you do it, have a look at this a sec. Get off. Have a look at this a sec. Hold down R, left, and start. And there we go. Do it again. And there we go, it's gone. So, it's weird to me. But anyway, minor complaint about the game. Thanks again for watching, folks. See you in a bit.